We are back with session something or other. Probably 49. I don't know. I'll fix it in post or not, because I never fix anything in post. I think I'll do a little bit more in-depth recap this time, just because it's been a little bit since everybody's been here. But you guys are now on the 3rd level of the Tomb of the Nine Gods. Most recently, you fought a gnarly clay golem in this pit that you are currently in. As a reminder, the way this pit works is there are 2 statues on either side of it. Rotating one statue teleports people out of the pit. Rotating the other statue teleports people into the pit, and there is a invisible force field blocking the bottom of the pit, or basically the floor of the room is an invisible force field over the pit. To the north of you is a cylindrical chamber on its side that matches the stick figure drawing. To the right of you, and I think you guys got here by traipsing across the room behind you, which is a giant pit with a bunch of floating wooden discs and a weird statue of a demon, from which you took a couple of crystal eyeballs out of its hands. You guys got from here by going through a crawlway behind the demon, going back to a room full of water, with a curtain of water kind of separating the room from apparently some hallway beyond. And then I think you guys have looked at most of the rest of this floor. There was a shrine with a bunch of frog masks that you mucked about with to the far north. There was a room to the center north that had a jackal face barring it, but you could see through the teeth a little bit. I think that covers most everything. You guys also fought the chained golems in the hallway on this floor. I think that pretty much covers this floor. Questions, comments, anything before we kind of jump back into where we were? I'll take that as a no. So I think Dodgy, Maricana, and Gale, you are all in the bottom of this pit. There is a crumbled golem corpse with a key around its chain hanging, or sitting in the rubble, and there is a chest in front of you. Evlona, the Red Wizard, is down here with you.
Cheers.
The weird little red blob is where the corpse of the golem is, and where the key is.
Oh, could you place my character on the map, please?
Your character is on the map.
Ah, I can't see it then.
You might want to reload.
Dang
Your
it.
mouse was just on top of it. Your character is in between Evlona and Maricana, and Gale is just spinning in circles.
I don't know what's going on there, but okay.
Apparently holding the control on the mouse wheel will spin your token, because I was holding control instead of my usual push to talk button. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab that key.
Okay. It is a silver key.
Alrighty. Yeah, let's just see if that opens this, shall we?
So as you insert the key and turn it, there's a gentle clicking sound, and you are able to raise the lid of the chest.
Hey!
Should I assume you open it?
Oh, yeah, no, I thought we were.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Before I run.
On top of him. Interesting. Her.
Well, I have a climb speed now, so I can actually climb straight out of that.
Okay, well, you can't. As you do so, you bounce off of the force field and fall back onto the floor very embarrassingly.
No, but I can climb on the wall. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Would you like me to throw you through the barrier?
Between the two of us, we probably could.
If you try, I'll make your brain explode.
I forgot you got ripped.
Yeah. Oh, not that much. Oh, Gale could, yeah.
Okay, so the chest contains 2 1-inch diameter glass eyeballs resting on a red cushion. One eyeball is pale green and the other is pink.
Somebody got
familiar.
pink eye.
Gross. Stop farting on the freaking people's beds. What's wrong with you?
They asked for it.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and grab these.
Cool. You have them.
Nithla,
Alrighty.
dear.
Bring us up.
Nithla just kind of resigned to the fate that she is now manual labor, rotates the statue multiple times, and there is and you are all out of the pit. Oh, slight record. Fuck me. Record keeping note.
We have no heals because everything was used on me.
I was trying to reconstruct the timeline. I'm just going to say whenever you guys want, you can take a long rest, and that will.
I have no idea how many I have.
Well, this long rest will restart the clock, and I'm gonna say it's the 3rd day of the tomb whenever that happens. Just because I unfortunately did not keep notes on this group well enough to know, so I'm just saying that whenever you long rest, that becomes the start of the 3rd day in the tomb.
Fair enough.
Duly noted.
As a reminder, you can only get the benefits of a long rest once per 24 hours.
Yep. And if I recall correctly, we were looking for we had the 2 glass ball things for the gate that we had to lift earlier, and then there was another thing for 2 of them out here with a Minotaur statue, right? Does that sound right?
So you have collected, now at this point you have collected 5 glass, or I'm going to say crystal because I think they're supposed to be crystal. You've collected 5 crystal eyeballs. There is where you pinged a iron doorway, or an iron, an iron door that when you lift it, you're able to lift it up and it clicks into place, and then after about a minute it slams back down. It does have eye holes in the Minotaur face.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because we put the things in there and then one of them fell out both ends.
Yeah. So it was an interesting attempt, but it does not appear that the crystal eyeballs did anything to that particular grate. It seems to.
Alright.
At the risk of revealing secrets, it seems like it's just a gate that has some sort of release mechanism after a minute.
Oh, wait. I've just been pushing the wrong push to talk. Excellent.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
Were you trying to tell us something? Or say something?
Yeah, vaguely. And then I forgot, so rip. Mine like a steel trap I've got.
Oh.
Where am I again? There we go.
Here. Also, as a reminder, the purple stuff on the map is this weird oozy slime mold stuff that occasionally eyeballs open up and follow your movements, close, and kind of recede back into the slimy, oozy, moldy substance.
Creepy. Did we... So you said we long rested, right?
No, I basically said whenever
can.
you want, you can, and that will start the timer for the next long rest, just because I've lost track of where we are.
I have no idea how many spells I had left because, we kind of rebuilt my character, so
Yeah.
I don't know how many I'm supposed to have.
I know that Gale is pretty low on reagents, I think.
Yeah, you threw a lot
I
of
think
bombs.
we're like 6 or something left.
Yeah, out of like 40.
13 is, I think, or 15 is how many Gale gets.
13
total.
batches.
13 batches, which is...
Yeah, which can be like anywhere from 2 to 4, depending on how you've crafted them. And what you're crafting. I think technically a Chirurgeon could make 4 per craft of healing grenades, so they'd have a truly ridiculous amount of them. But they can do basically nothing else.
I think the challenge that... Oh, I don't want Dodgy, I want Nithla. Nithla
rude,
wasn't
okay.
really in that fight.
That's not true, she turned the statues.
No, I'm just looking at spell usage. I think, yeah, Evelona had mostly... I'm just checking NPC spell usage just to see where they're at. Evelona and Nithla are not doing too bad on how many spells they've expended.
Technically, I'm doing fine because I suddenly gained a massive arcane spell list, so suddenly. Oh,
Well-
right, I was going to charm Nithla into letting me have a look at her spellbook. Might approach one of them about that. If that's alright.
You want to charm her?
Not really, but like just ask, like as a I don't know, by the by sort of thing while we're clambering out of this thing. Like, would you mind comparing spellbooks by any chance? I'd be more than happy to show you the contents of my own if you're in a sharing mood.
She considers and reaches inside her robes and pulls out what looks like a traveling spell book.
Oh, yeah.
And lets you look at it. It has... Let's see here. She wouldn't really have cantrips in there because that's just... Oh, they do prepare
It'd be weird if it
cantrips.
just says cantrip.
No, they do prepare cantrips.
What, really?
Yeah, wizards
Oh
do
wait,
prepare...
shit, Oracle. Oh, so do I, apparently. I forgot about that. I can use them unlimited, but it's just... I can
Yep.
only prepare 5 of them.
She has... I'm going to read this off. I did not have a spellbook prepared, but I'm going to give you a list of spells.
Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to. I was just more like, in a in-character thing to like potentially learn those spells later. Because I believe I can scribe spells into my spellbook if I don't know them.
You can try.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing for it. So basically, she's got some cantrips, and she has what to you looks like a pretty limited selection of spells that would befit a traveling spellbook, not a wizard's full spellbook.
I would ask her about that because she struck me as a wizard.
And Nithla says, "You asked for my spellbook. This is what I will share with you."
Fair enough, and I offer her mine if she wants to have a look at it. Which I suppose would be even more barren because it's, I don't have that many spells.
Yours is divine, right?
Technically speaking, Oracle's spontaneous casters, so she only has a arcane spellbook for Magus.
Oh. Let me look at your spell list real quick, because I'm spell casting. So I want...
She has a ton of spells, they're not prepared. She can only have 4 equipped.
Yeah, which one's... Oh, I bet you I could look this up in Hero Lab way easier, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just...
We'll just have a straight list there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Oh god, what just happened? Just totally screwing up everything.
How dare you?
Well, I forgot to do Hero Lab for this. I usually open the right one for the right session, but, As always, me super good DM, me super prepared. What is my password? That's my
I suppose
password.
the only things of note is that I do have some 6th-level spells you might like in there, but...
Campaigns, Pathfinder, Tomb of Annihilation, characters, PCs and players. Oh my gosh, which one is it going to be?
All of them.
Dodgy Magus Hybrid. Open full
Yep.
character. So I'm just going to open this so that I have it. Spells would be under Magus.
Or her spell book, but yeah.
Is it under spellbook? Where is spellbook?
Yeah. Like her spellbook has Phantasmal Calamity, Devil Form, Rewinding Step, Prying Eye, etc.
I'm just trying to remember where the hell it is in the thing. Is it under inventory or is it under Magus? Spells and something.
It's under gear.
Edicts of Kairos. There we go. Okay, I've got it open. I'll look at it later whenever we long rest. Cool.
Yep.
Great. I mean, she's happy to. She acknowledges that she's happy to compare spell books, basically.
As long as we're like, establish that so we can like potentially
So basically,
study each other's spell books later.
if we hit a long rest, I'll look up the rules for scribing spells and see how the hell that works.
Splendid.
And I'll let you know what spells are in her traveling spell book.
I think it might be wise if we do long rest, just because we are very low on spells, I suspect, and or reagents.
Yeah, because how many times do we bring me back from the...
If you die one more time, you are just dead for good. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
we can do.
Right now, the next time you die, you're done.
Yeah, like I already used Breath of Life on you twice, and that saved you 2 dying states.
Let me.
That's my strongest spell.
I have to tick your dyings up actually, because you're all the way up. Somehow that.
Because that
makes-
dying 3 and dying 4, you're just dead.
Yes.
Well, barring a resurrection spell, which none of us have.
Oh God, what are all these conditions that you have in effect on you? What? No. Condition.
Oh, I should also be like cursed to hell and back. It's my curse.
Effects. Where's effects? Why do you you're not unconscious.
Not yet.
Yes, delete it. Delete prone, delete flat-footed, and delete rage. Okay, there. Now you just have dying 3. And I think you're also technically wounded 2. No, you'd be wounded 3 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And just as a refresher, if you get dying and you get brought back, you get wounded, and wounded basically
It's to prevent you from just doing the 5e thing of, oh look, healing word, you're back up.
Yeah. Anyway, you can't ping pong health the same way in Pathfinder eventually. You just die. So those icons on your character are just noting that you're wounded and... Oh, wait, no, you're not dying 3. Haha, I get it now. I know how to DM. Oh. Nope. There we go. So you're wounded 3, which means when you're dying, you'll just go to dead. Okay.
Yeah. I was just having a look at restoration to see if I could remove any of that from Americana, but I cannot. Apparently only rest does that.
Yep. You have to rest.
Then let us rest, because I have been frozen to death tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. So the way long rests in Pathfinder, because I don't know if we've done this, I'm just going to read it out real quick. Long rest Pathfinder, because it works slightly differently than in 5th edition.
Yeah, you get like a hit dice or something instead of just a full health reset.
So you get hit points equal to your Constitution modifier times your level. So Maracana, you would get your Con modifier is 5, so you would get 50 hit points back. Gale, you would get 30 hit points back. And then you lose fatigued, you lose that, and then you lose dying or wounded, so I'll get rid of those. So you can add your hit points back. If you had doomed or drained, those would reduce by 1. You lose fatigued, and spellcasters get their stuff back.
I lose my curse.
Alright, so I lose my dying, right?
Yeah, you lose wounded. So dying actually doesn't matter. Nope, stop hitting that. Stop doing that.
I messed it up.
There we go. It's left click to add to that, right click to remove it.
Okay.
Oh,
I use Mage Hand to give Maracana a wet willy.
oh, there we go. Okay, so spell books. Let me look up spell scribing. Scribing spells, Pathfinder 2E.
That is cool. So I can make an invisible magic hand that can just, like, I don't know, nick people's shit as long as it doesn't weigh too much. I suppose it'd have to do with sleight of
It
hand.
has to be an unattended object.
Oh, right.
Okay, so if you
Wasn't there like a thing that was a snake with like 30 mage hands?
That'd
I'll have
be
to
cool.
find it.
Could be just
sorry, how
Bigby's
many-
hand. That'd be much more useful.
How many regions did I get? Yeah, we.
I think
Yeah, I gotta
15.
get, like,
I think at this point you
15.
get 15. I think it's your level plus your int modifier. You're 5'7" and 75 pounds. You are just the willowiest fucker ever.
Yes, that's been the joke the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, they're an air gen size, so.
Even though now you have a strength of 23, which I love.
Yeah, which means leverage is a bit of a problem.
Okay, so let's see here. A wizard can also add a spell to his book whenever he encounters one on a... Oh, do you have spell scribing as a feat?
I don't know. I think so.
The wizard must first decipher the magical writings. See arcane magical writings. Whatever. I'm going to say that you have her here so you guys can help each other decipher it. Next, you spend an hour studying the spell. At the end of the hour, you make a spellcraft check. DC 15 plus spell level. You don't have a school, so that doesn't matter. If it succeeds, you understand the spell and can copy it. And I don't really care about gold costs if there are any. Whatever. So, what did Nithla have that she could share with you? Wait, you're an elf. Do you have to
Just
actually...
means we don't sleep.
Yes. Okay, so you basically have what, like...
Oh, 3 hours, I think.
So you
3
have
hours.
5 hours. So you could, in theory, try this 5 times.
Yeah, but isn't she... Well, wait, she's undead, probably, so she probably doesn't need to sleep at all. I'm guessing.
No, she does not. Okay, so... the spells that are in her traveling handbook... detect magic, so I'm going to go from bottom to top. The ones that are in the spellbook she gave you are Detect Magic, Produce Flame, Mage Hand, Message, Ray of Frost, and Shield. Those are the cantrips. Her first level spells are Fleet Step, Magic Missile, and Command.
That could be useful.
Second level, Dispel Magic, False Life, Mirror Image, and See Invisibility. Third level, Fireball and Locate. Fourth level, Wall of Fire, Dimension Door, and Fly. Fifth level, Cone of Cold and Wall of Ice. 6th level, Chain Lightning and Dominate.
Okay, out of that, I'm pretty sure I have Fireball and See Invisibility. So I'd probably try to copy Chain Lightning, Dominate, Wall of Ice, and Cone of Cold.
Okay, well, we'll start from the top. Chain Lightning is a DC 21.
What am I rolling? Like Arcana?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. I don't see that in skills.
That's a good question. Let me look up what spellcraft is.
I can do acrobatics. I'm really good at that. Oh, I could play a song.
Just trying to find spellcraft here. Oh, where's control find in this one?
Oh boy.
Nope. Pathfinder 2E, what is my spellcraft roll?
It's all good. We can do this after if it's not urgent. So
I mean, I would assume...
because I'd assume Arcana, but it's the only one to me that makes even a remote amount of sense.
I'm willing to go with Arcana. That seems to make sense to me. What's your Arcana bonus?
13, not great.
Okay.
I probably can't make that, but you have a shot.
Well, it's a 21. Because it's a 6th level spell.
Yeah. Oh, well, that went up.
Okay, so you fail at Chain Lightning. Try for Dominate. That's also a 21 DC.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so that's the 6th level spells. What were the other ones? Sorry, we did Chain Lightning and Dominate. What else?
Cone of Cold, Wall of Ice.
Okay, so those are both 5th level spells, so those are DC 20.
Doesn't matter if I keep rolling like sub. Oh, that's a decent roll. Why didn't I get that one before?
Okay, so you get Cone of Cold. Wall of Ice. You get Wall of Ice. And what was your last one?
Can I try for Dominate again, or that's just out of the window?
No, you failed it. You can't roll it twice.
Fair enough. No, I think I'll just go with that, and if she wants to like get any from my spell book, I'll help her with it.
Let me look at your spell book. Spell casting. I would be looking at... Oh no, I have to go to the window that I opened.
Because I would imagine she would have mostly care about my higher level spells, since she is a higher level caster than I am.
I mean, Devil Form's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
Tells
try
you you're a pretty decent fighter.
I need her spell sheet. Oh man, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Go to Compendium Spells.
And I can't add anything to my list during this. That would have to be downtime, right?
I mean, isn't this kind of downtime?
Or whatever.
Or
I
downtime?
thought downtime in PF2 is like...
How long does your character have to sleep for is the real question.
I think just the normal amount of time.
Which I think is like 6 hours for most non-weird things. So you'd have basically like 1 hour. So you'd have one spell that you could try, because you need to spend 6 hours sleeping and 1 hour doing all your alchemy preparations and crap. Although I guess that would be true of...
Because I want to see if I can't cook up some of that Stone Fist elixir stuff.
Okay, I'll
Or
come
add
to that.
to the list, rather.
I might...
I was going to say, I thought your preparations are kind of just done at camp automatically.
I think for most groups they take an hour. Like technically it takes, I think, you an hour, Dodgy, to prepare your stuff too. So
because like I can prep a
up.
bunch of stuff. It's I don't know if I can do the invention thing and add a new one to list is the bit.
Yeah, she gets that. So she gets Devil Form. So that's fun. Oh crap. Did that go into her spell list anywhere? Do I have to import this? I'm trying to drag you onto her spell sheet.
Haha.
There we go. Got it. So that's 1. So Devil Form's cool. She can't do that. Doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about that. That one's nice. Sorry, I have to whip between things here.
Oh,
I mean, unless she gets a 1, she's going to pass all of these.
yeah. Jesus. A plus 28? Fuck me.
I mean, they are red
Would
wizards.
prefer not to.
It's kind of their thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like an actual wizard as opposed to someone who can just kind of magically do it because one of their ancestors fucked someone important.
Did that work? Sorry, I have to... What?
Nani?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm having issues with my life. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I realize I don't actually have to tell you what she's learning.
I mean, I could. Oh, yeah, right, because I just kind of handed her the book and like.
Yeah, you guys basically are
Yeah.
like... okay, yeah, that'll pass. And then that level is...
But do I feel like I did something terrible? Well, deal's a deal. Can't go back on it now.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Oh, no, that's good. I think that's the last one. We'll try that one. Hey,
Yeah, she'd get 8 attempts, wouldn't she? Because she's, well, doesn't need to sleep at all, so.
Hey, look, she passed.
Not surprising.
Shocking.
Much surprise.
Okay, that's done. So, Gale, you're trying to add... How do you want to try and add spells?
It's the I think the inventor thing lets me learn a new concoction
Formula.
on a downtime. I'm not entirely certain.
It's Inventor?
Yeah, I don't see it in my downtime action list, so I don't know.
Don't know if that's actually downtime. I think it just takes you a couple hours, I thought.
I'm trying to find where the hell it is on here.
Yeah, I'm just
Look it up.
It's
whipping
in here
around.
some-
too.
Oh, here we go. Found it. You can spend downtime to invent a common formula you don't know. This works like the craft activity. You spend half the price of the formula up front, attempt a crafting check, or on a success side. I can just.
So this is not downtime. This is a long
Yeah, I didn't
rest.
think that was. So okay, so just save that. Thanks.
Cool. Okay,
I
let
think
me
you
just...
do have, though. You do have a familiar that you haven't used yet.
Yeah, I should probably deal with that at some point, huh?
Because I'm just looking up what abilities it had. It can fly, and I think it can, and it has dark vision, and it's independent, so you don't need to command it. But you can if you want to.
Yeah, I'll keep that as backup for now.
Yeah, I just had it as a scout because I figured it might be useful.
1, 2,
I just
3, 4, 5,
Haven't found it
6.
anywhere on the sheet.
She's
I
got
don't know if
that.
familiars play well with these.
Yeah, I got it because I don't have it anywhere in my PC's list or anything.
Ah,
She'll... Sorry, I'm just checking her.
so slight amusement thing. Your bird is actually better at medicine than Maricana is.
Not terribly surprising.
No, but it's still funny. I don't really know how a bird would administer first aid, but
How do I... How do I... Oh. Cool. I did that wrong. That's fine. What does that do? She's gonna get rid of that, and she's gonna pick up that. Cool. And she's got too many of those. So let's get rid of one of those. Okay. And let me just check the one other. Let me check Evlona. Evlona needs to. Evlona's fine. Cool. Okay. Cool. Long rest, I think, is complete except for Murakana. Why do you still have conditions? You're not
Badly
prone,
needs help.
And
Oh no, for long rest I think they do. Misadventures lie down.
I had to get rid of his conditions. Okay, cool. We are
I
good to
didn't
go.
realize I left him in there. Sorry.
I don't think this one has a handy long rest button. It might, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I think everybody's good to go. Well, let's see. Wait a minute. Nope. There we go. We'll heal Nifla. Is Evlona okay? Yeah, Evlona's all good. Cool. I think we're good to go.
Splendid.
So you all long rest without too much incident in this space.
So no secret tomb guardians or anything?
No secret tomb guardians here.
Oh, that's good.
I hope you have found yourselves well rested for continuing in your exciting exploration of this tomb.
Thank you very much, Withers. How has today been treating you?
Oh, you know, repairing wear and tear that you intrepid adventurers have inflicted upon the location.
I say this as I was sleeping on the tapestry that I pulled off earlier.
It may take us slightly longer than one day to replace that, unfortunately.
Aw.
No, you don't have to replace him. He was an asshole.
Terribly sorry. We'll be sure to, well, yeah. I also cast Vital Beacon if you want to heal yourself. Off.
It's all in a day's work at the Tomb of the Nine Gods. I feel I must congratulate you. I think you are progressing further than many of our guests have before deciding to join us permanently.
Have you been receiving many guests these past year, out of curiosity?
Oh, we had a few a couple of weeks ago. I'm sure you'll encounter some of them as you continue onwards.
Entirely possible.
And as you're doing this, or as you're having this conversation with Withers, the voice in your head that you heard before when first entering this floor pipes in. A different voice from Withers.
It's been so long since I've had visitors. I hope you do hurry up and figure out how to meet me.
It would be a good deal easier if we had the keys, I believe. Feel free to assist us in such an endeavor.
I believe they're all on this floor, but I am unfortunately confined to my chambers.
Why do I feel like you're something that eats people?
I mean, I eat people on occasion. Now it's
When
not
have
hardly
you
the...
ever eaten someone, Daji?
Oh, wait, no, Daji didn't do that. That was Sarath. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you've
She
taken
cooked and
hard hit
eaten a
to the head.
goblin.
I don't think goblins count.
And you notice as that voice reverberates inside each of your heads, when it happens, the eyes that poke out of that weird purple mold all focus on you when that's happening.
Ah.
Oh. Let me fix your token.
Okay.
It's a new character. How long is your dark vision?
60 feet for improved dark vision.
60 update token.
I'm pretty sure all of the side things are 60, aren't they? Unless like otherwise specified. Question mark.
I don't know. I just replaced your token. Hopefully it works now.
Fair enough.
It varies between the versions I'm playing, because my 5th edition character now actually has 300 feet of dark vision.
Jesus.
Yeah, because that's how I play when I play as a player. So as you poke down this hallway, let me edit the text, because of course it's black on red and I can't frickin' read it. So this corridor ends in a large door with a round mirror set into its surface. 10 circular indentations, each about an inch across, surround the mirror.
Huh. Do they look eyeball shaped?
They look exactly the size of the crystal eyes that you have been finding.
Well then, how many do we have actually?
You have 5.
Oh, that's insufficient.
You have a green, pink, white, scarlet, and a purple.
Oh, that's fine. I don't judge on color.
I'm just letting you know.
Wait, what? Why did it do that? Curious. Well, we're probably not opening that without more eyeballs. So that probably means more areas to this place. Was this door locked or?
No, it's not locked. It just opens and closes. And this is the cylindrical room that I drew a diagram of in the room behind you.
Yep.
So
there was a place. Sorry, go on.
Oh, you're good.
So there was a place to drop down, I think you mentioned in it.
Yeah, so I drew a little picture. Basically, you guys have seen both sides of this at this point. There's a cylindrical chamber that you are looking into now. It is a cylinder on its side that it's a cylinder with like a mitered edge. So this room is, that's not the right description. Okay, so this room, the description of it is, this room is shaped like a drum or cylinder lying on its side with its south end tapering towards a small stone door. Carvings of demons decorate the stonework with flickering flames in all of their eyes. You can also see in the top of this room there is a hole dropping down from the kind of trapezoidal crawlway above this chamber. So if you basically on the map, there's that tunnel that leads up to this room. That is entirely above this room. So there's that hallway above it with the opening that drops down into this chamber. There is the cylinder on its side, and then you are looking into that cylinder on its side.
Interesting.
You know better than to walk into a room.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess I just poke around and have a look.
Yep.
See if
Murakana, do you enter the room behind Dodgy?
Nope, I'm staying right here because I know better.
I can teleport, so hopefully I'll be fine.
Okay.
I've seen this show.
Then, Dodgy, as you enter the room,
Yep.
Damn
the
it,
door behind you
Here's you do.
closes, and you hear a clunk. The opening in the area, in the ceiling opening from the hallway above, slams shut, and the room begins spinning. And I need you to roll initiative.
Wait,
would've-
spinning?
Hang on. While the door was closing, couldn't I have just, I don't know, teleported back out?
I thought this was like an oven, not a tumble dryer.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much worse than we thought it was.
Well, okay, but can I grab onto the wall then? If I couldn't have teleported out?
I'll say that you can certainly try to grab onto the wall. And I'll say
I have a
that'll,
climb speed.
that'll give you a bonus for any relevant saves to hanging onto the wall. Does that make sense?
What, my climb speed will? Okay. Because, yeah, I thought I'll automatically succeed on any climb attempt if I have that.
I'll give you that. Yeah, you can automatically stay on the side of this room as it revolves. Although I think you're the only one in the room, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everybody and put you all in combat order, just so that it can
It's a
happen.
stone door, they might be able to smash it. Who knows?
Well, that's why I want to put this on combat order, because things are going to happen according to combat turns here.
Fair enough.
So everybody go ahead and just roll initiatives.
Oh, there we go. Now it's popped up. Wasn't able to do it before.
Oh yeah, you are firmly attached to a wall. Great. So you,
And the centrifugal force is probably actually helping, if anything.
if anything, okay. So this happens. Sorry, I'm just reading this real quick.
Can't believe I forgot
Okay.
for this long that elves have a natural climb speed.
Okay, so this room is rotating. Gale and Murakana roll initiatives, just so I know what order in the turn you get to decide to do stuff in.
Oh, fair enough.
Pound on the wall, it'll help.
Gale, roll your die.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, no, it's just on that thing. I was trying to...
Yep. Okay. So,
I'm still getting used.
everybody in the other room, you can hear a low grinding sound after that door slams shut. Basically, Murakana, you're staring at a stone door that has slammed shut. Do you want to do anything?
I'm going to smash it with my axe as hard as I can while yelling for Avalona and Nithla.
Okay, make an attack roll. So 29, hardness 7. I think you hit it, because... Yeah, that's
It's a
how it works.
door.
So it has a hardness 7. Sorry, I'm mentally switching from one edition to another. So you hit the door. It's a striking great axe, which means it does slashing damage. Make a... Let's see here. So with your first action, yeah, you can make an attack on it. Roll for damage. So your axe hits the door. It appears to actually have no effect on the stone itself. Much like many of the walls in this place, the door is made out of some magical stone that just looks like mundane stone, and your axe hits but kind of bounces off. You have 2 actions remaining.
Oh.
Enter the command phrase. I think it was 5G towers.
What?
What?
Fire details?
Oh, good.
Gale fronts the door and screams, 5G kills!
I'm so confused.
Wake
Like,
up, sheeple!
Wake up.
I am going to, oh, it's stone. That'll do nothing. God, I really have nothing I can do. All right, I'm going to do a strength check and try and open the door. even though it'll
Strength.
probably do
So
nothing.
it's athletics is what you're going to need here.
Athletics. Where is that in my freaking menu again? Why do I have occultism? What the hell?
I think you have untrained improvisation, so you're just good at everything.
Ah, that's why.
It's
Yeah.
under proficiencies. With a 33, you
Damn.
you wrench at the door, and you feel something in the door break. So you've broken something locking the door, but it is not. You've broken something, but the door is still not opening. So you've made progress, but you haven't actually like finished breaking the door open.
We'll try again. Holy
Jesus.
Holy crap! You wrench at the door again, and another mechanism or something in the door. You feel this clunk as you do that. The door is still locked shut, and that is 3 actions.
Damn it!
Which makes it Evlona's turn.
That's still fucking nutty, though. 40 fucking... What?
Believe it or not, I have a DC for this. So there you go. You have passed the DC.
It's just that Maracana's jacked as all fuck.
Yep, he's a master in athletics. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Evlona is actually going to pass because anything she can do would probably also really fuck up Maracana. And given that he's already smashed the door a bit, she's just like, okay. Gale, it is your turn.
I also messaged them to tell them that I was fine.
We're
now.
gonna just start ripping at the door.
Assuming he pushes me aside.
Well, so it'll be a shove. It'll be an athletics check to shove him out of the way. So that'll be 1 action, I'll say.
And I'm not going to fight this.
Okay, so you get 1... Oh, God, I'm selecting all the tokens. Okay, so 1 action for free, or not for free, but without a check, you push a Maracana. A Maracana? it's a
Maracana.
You push Maracana out of the way, so you have 2 actions remaining.
Just start wrenching at the door, I guess.
It'll be an athletics check.
So, athletics, here we go.
Break it. Yes!
What is that?
Because he's got...
I saw the two.
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's stripping
I know the dice roll is like just a visual thing, but I saw the 2 come up. I was like, come on.
So you do shove against the door, and the third locking mechanism breaks, and you are able to wrench the stone door completely out of its frame.
That is fucking insane.
And the door is
I want
open.
to throw it over the pit.
And you do so. You have 1 action remaining.
I want to
strong.
use my biceps.
Just flex. Gale just flexes as his third action.
Just
This
fucking lazy.
75-pound creature just flexes and tosses a multi-100-pound stone door across the room. That is amazing. Dodgy,
I am in awe.
It is your turn, Dodgy.
Yeah, I'm just fucking in awe. And then, so I'm just in a spinning room, and then someone just rips off the fucking vault door.
From your perspective,
Oh,
Gale
okay.
has just ripped the door off of this room. a slightly moist and weird-looking Gale, I think, too. Because
Yeah.
Gale, your skin is now oddly moist
Yep.
at all times.
all mysteriously more.
At risk of probably throwing up, because I'm just clinging onto the side of a fucking spinning room, do I see anything, like, all black or anything like that around me? Like, the eyeballs?
So I don't really know why they put... So, the eyeball mold is doing its usual, like, eyeballs looking and not looking. But outside of that and the carved demons all over this room, you don't see anything of particular.
Oh, I meant, like, those the crystal things that would fit in the door.
Oh,
Those eyeballs.
you don't... It doesn't look like there's anything hidden or... Well, let me rephrase that. You don't see anything in this room besides basically the edges of the cylinder and that mold.
Well, and that path to the north, I guess, I can't really reach without jumping, I guess, or I don't know.
That path's sealed. So at the same
right.
time as the door sealing, that pathway to the north, like a slab, slid over and covered that exit.
Cool. Can I climb out, or is that going to be like some sort of check, like out through the door that Gale opened?
I'd say if it's within your movement, like even if it's difficult terrain,
Easily.
it still counts. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet.
Yeah, you can crawl out of the room.
Sweet.
So as you crawl out of the room, the chamber. I'm gonna end combat. The chamber slowly decelerates to a halt, and the slab to the opening in the ceiling, as it realigns, kind of the chamber stops moving, and that slab into that crawlway opens up.
So what the hell is this? The spin cycle of death?
Apparently. Clothes don't feel any drier, but...
I dare say I should have made the DC on that door higher, but, you know.
It's still funny to watch.
Brother!
Dan, you son of a bitch!
And
What was the name of that anime I need to watch now with him?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Daji just pukes over the side because of that fucking spinning room.
and it
More than a bit woozy.
splatters on the force field, and now there
gross.
is hold on, we can do this. I can do this. I can do this. There is a circle of vomit on the force field now.
Lovely.
Lovely. Gosh, even the finest painters in this world would be impressed by your splatter.
And Evlona, noticing all this, says, "Feeling a little spun out?"
Little bit. Who knew that undead would be so brutal with their puns?
You know, I was a bit iffy with the Red Wizards at first, but I liked them.
Yeah, they're not bad swords.
Apparently, in the prior session, for the 5th edition group, I made a bunch of puns with the thing that I didn't even realize I was making, and one of the DMs was watching my video and was like recording all of my accidental puns. I don't have the heart to say that they were all entirely accidental. Anyway. Oh, you weren't there for that, were you?
No.
No, I meant Lyoken. I think you missed most of that,
Oh.
Lyoken.
Yeah, most likely.
Okay, cool. So you're out of the cylindrical room.
Well, the only things left are that boat room that I don't think we went into, or I did, and then I couldn't open the chest, so we left. And that water room, I don't think we finished. No. Doesn't look like it. So with that in mind, I guess I shall... Oh, that door is probably closed.
Which door? What?
The one in the walkway.
Um,
Like, say, I jump across to that little passage and try to climb through that. That's closed. Unless... Oh no, Gale and Maricano were able to lift it last time.
yeah, I think they've actually opened it twice.
Yeah. Because I think we need to get back to that water chamber room and figure out how to get past it. So that we can then, I don't know,
What
find
about the
more
door down
eyeballs.
here?
Which one? Yeah, that's the one that had all the eyeball sockets, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we need more eyeballs. We only have 5 out of 8 or 9, I think.
Oh, that's right.
10.
Oh, 10, Jesus, okay. Damn it. Wait, if we need even more, then I doubt we'll find them on this floor. Jesus.
Brother, come on.
Because we can still go downstairs, right?
God, I just lost my token.
Oh, rip.
I don't have vision, so I can't see that
There-
he's right there.
Oh, the travails of... Welcome to Pathfinder. Not every race has dark vision.
I've got low light vision, so I can see the map, but I don't have dark
sh-
vision or any light, so I can't see
I should
anything.
be giving off light.
Yeah,
Move a space north area.
Murakana can. I
I'm right
literally
next to
cannot
you.
cast
No,
light.
you're not giving off any light, Murkana. I'm only getting what's coming in through the door.
Oh wait,
Oh, let
Grim,
me...
can I cast light from my staff? Because I know I can't cast it because I'm a shadow dancer, but
Does your staff have light on it?
yeah, the 2 cantrips it has is guidance
Why
and
do I
light.
not have a fucking torch, Andy? Why?
Why does my
I thought I had a
character not...
torch.
I'm trying to find the light thing and
Yeah, it wasn't working for some reason. Let me check the torch module.
But I'm just gonna get out here so I don't lose sight of myself.
Well, hold on. Do you guys actually have torches in your inventory?
Don't need
I
to.
couldn't find the thing to add. We had them before.
Let me.
There we go. That's a workaround.
Let me pop
Produce
open.
flame.
Yeah, but I still have to.
Oh, yeah, make the light thing.
No, let me try and just put some torches in your inventory because I wonder if it's searching for a torch and not finding it.
something just happened.
Here, let me do this. Let me add an arbitrarily large number of torches to your inventory. And Murakana, you should just be emitting light. Let me look at your token. Because you have that. Well, no, I think your axe can emit light at will, so let me just add an arbitrary number of torches to you.
I have the lightsaber axe. We're just gonna go with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to, like, I think it's not so much... Okay, let me... Is that working now? Okay, now you guys should be emitting light. Here, I'm going to test something. Let's see.
Utility.
Murakana, can you see where you're at now?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to move you back. Oh, here, let me just move you. Okay. I added an arbitrary number of torches to your inventory. I think the torch module actually requires that you have a torch to use.
Where would they be in?
I
'cause
added
I
them.
don't see.
I just added them. So if your character sheet's open, just close it and reopen it. It should be in your inventory. I added 20 torches to each of you just to hopefully fix that.
Yeah, I just don't see a thing to like actively use them to give off the light.
Oh, if you right-click your token, well, can you see around
That's
you now?
where it was. Yeah, that's where it is. I see it.
Can you see
There we
around
go.
you now? Okay.
Yeah, I
just-
can see around me.
Cool. Yeah, that little, when you right-click on your token, that torch icon is what activates the torch mod.
Yeah, I was looking for the thing up on the top left where it's got
Yeah.
like strikes action.
It's a mod, so it's not part of like the base game.
Alrighty then.
The joy of mods. I love them, but it's also troubleshooting why they don't work sometimes. Okay, cool. Back to the action. And let me... Yeah.
I can assure you, if you would really like to meet the entity that I assume has been speaking to you based on your side of the conversation, all of the keys are on this floor.
Oh.
Is this entity the eating kind?
Everything needs to eat something.
You broke your voice thing.
Everything needs to eat something.
Is that better?
Yeah.
one day I will make it through a session where I don't completely screw up VoiceMod. There was one session
where I just kept doing this and talking in voice mod mode.
Yeah.
So, show of hands in the group. Who thinks this purple thing's like a dungeon Roomba?
Almost
What the
it.
hell is a Roomba?
It's a small furry creature, I think, that eats everything. I don't know. Mom mentioned it once. Apparently, they're nice to have around the house, but I've never seen one.
Tangent here. The Blood Rager in the other game that I'm in, at least until he was retired by the person playing him, he would always say things like, "We should steal a truck," or just things that made no sense in a Pathfinder context. And everyone would always say, "What the hell is a car?" So, this sort of unanswered canon is that he has been repeatedly isekai'd.
Oh God.
I feel like he and Murakana may share a thing in that
Just
front.
get out your smartphone and Google it. What?
Yeah.
Hey,
The fuck is this mod?
do you want to hear the most useless VoiceMod voice that I have found so
Yes.
far? Okay, I'm going to turn it on in just a second.
The fuck did you just say?
Right?
Excuse you.
Yeah, that's a voice that I
thought
don't...
that was like a jaguar fart.
That is Kong. So I guess if you want to play King Kong, that's the voice you use. Yeah. Anyway. Romantic Paris. Ooh, romantic.
Ooh.
Should I try romantic ooh la la?
Do it. Do
Oh
it.
dear.
Romantic ooh la la.
That's...
Oh God, no! Don't ever use that one again.
Wait a minute. There's another really good one since I'm busy doing things that are completely not the game. Okay, here we go.
Hi, boys. How are you today?
My dick
it
just
only
broke
does the
itself off and ran
pitch.
away.
It only does the pit.
There's another version of this one. Let's try this one.
Hey, sailor. Are you back from deployment?
Oh boy.
No.
None of these are good. I haven't even tested these myself. I don't even know.
I feel like we're gonna be running out of
I
a house
can
after
tell-
this, screaming, "It's
like,
a boy!" And not
the
good kind of
worst
scream.
the worst thing I could say is, like, as someone who's familiar with that practice, you can't just shift the pitch, you have to shift the resonance, otherwise it sounds horrible, and that only shifts the pitch.
Right? Wait a minute. Here we go. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh God, I hear a rap career starting.
There's also...
Poor rap.
You know, we have just been teleported to the plane of pain.
Are you familiar with the 4-chord progression?
Oh God, here we go.
Just adventurers in a tomb, trying to find the right room.
Oh boy.
Yeah, okay.
So this is what happens to characters when I cast debilitating dichotomy on them.
Basically, yes. Let me switch back to the actual voices that I use for this. Okay, there we go. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna jump into the pit.
I'm just gonna kill myself now.
Actually, she couldn't because it's like less than 60 feet fall, so she should take no damage.
I think we established based on everybody's strength scores that this room is not actually a challenge. Is that true? I think that's true.
I think I had to do a dice roll for like one jump, and everything else I just assurance would easily let me pass it.
Let me check long jump in Pathfinder just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure long jump PF2E. You stride. Athletics check to increase the length. The DC of the athletics check is the total distance in feet you're attempting to move. Okay. So basically, your athletics check plus 1 is the distance that you can jump.
Aha, but
Oh, the
I have
DC is
that.
the DC is the length of the jump. Whatever.
Yep.
I don't care. You know what? I'm just gonna say
And I have-
you guys can jump all this because you're all either floaty or preternaturally strong.
Yeah, like she is not very strong at all, but she can apparently mass and muscle are meaningless for her when she's leaping.
I think Nithla and Evlona are gonna decide to chill.
While we get the rest of the pieces.
Yeah, they're just gonna chill back here because I don't feel like rolling checks for them, and they're not interested in burning spell slots to fly across gaps.
I think Gale and Murakana could probably just like lift that north door up. I just didn't go up that way because I have no strength.
So the difference here is, I mean, it does, whatever.
I think it roughly achieves the same goal.
Here, from a DM perspective, I don't really care how you guys get across this place, so if you want to get back to the water hall, just go back to the water hall.
Sweet.
The only time this room matters is if you flick that switch again, so yeah.
I just want to try just for shits and giggles.
What are you doing?
Is it even going to roll it? It's not rolling it.
No, you got an acrobatics check.
Hey.
29, you passed. Good job.
It's nice.
Because I guess your curse is technically not in effect.
No, but even so, she still has a very high acrobatic skill.
Because she weighs nothing.
It's actually
Yep.
strength athletics, but one could argue that athletics and acrobatics should really just be one skill.
No. I think I linked the perk. She has Graceful Leaper, so she can use her acrobatics in the place of athletics.
Oh, you fancy lad.
I know, right? So, fuck it. Doesn't matter if she has a shit strength score.
Okay, so this room. Let me get it open. I'm going to reread the description because it's probably been like 3 weeks. So in this room, still puddles of water cover the floor of this 15-foot wide hallway. The walls are slick with moisture, much like Gale's skin, and set with murals showing animal-headed humanoids in armor, most of which appear to brandish real weapons hanging on the walls. The 3-foot-high crawlway that you just crawled out of is flush with the floor. At the far end of the hall, a rippling, transparent curtain of water fills a stone archway. Beyond the curtain, you see another hallway that looks similar to the one in which you stand. The red hash marks indicate where each mural in this room is. From south to north, the warriors and weapons in this hall are as follows. So with the crawlway you came out of, stork-headed males with hand axes. Across the hallway, over here, are lizard-headed females with maces. Here you have panther-headed males with blowguns. Where that weird secret alcove is, unarmed hawk-headed females. Then you have goat-headed males with sickles, and then frog-headed females with tridents. And I will paste that into chat just so you can see it. And it has the notes. Good job, me. The weapons are all real and inset into the walls, into the murals.
Fantastic. Do any of these look like magical weapons?
I don't think your character knows how to distinguish real from magical weapons. They all look like weapons to you.
Which one had axes? I thought you said one had axes.
Stork-headed males with hand axes are above the crawlway, so the hash mark right below you.
I pick up Daji and just like point her at the axes. You're smarter than me. You understand these things.
That's not
What's
technically
magical?
true. It's charismatic, not intelligent.
Oh.
God, HR is going to be getting a call one of these days.
Wait, no,
He's
actually,
just a big friendly oaf.
Yeah, I was just having a look. She actually only has 12 intelligence. I think she's roughly on par with you on that regard. She just has 20
God.
charisma.
Gale's
like
the smart
me!
one.
Yeah, Gale has super intelligence in comparison.
The sad thing is Gale is actually stronger than they are smart at this point.
Yeah.
For the moment.
Gale's like Jimmy Neutron, except when they say brain blast, they mean everyone stand the fuck back. This is gonna be loud.
Oh Lord, and we couldn't go through the shower because it got messy.
Yeah, and I can't see through it to teleport, I don't think.
And I think, Gale, for That's Odd, you guys already found the hidden alcove, so that would have been the That's Odd thing that you would get here.
Right. I'm trying to think what we could do with them crystals.
I'm gonna pull the axes out of the wall.
I'm not terribly certain that's a good idea.
No?
So
We
how
don't
many
know what
how
else.
many how many of those hand axes do you grab?
Wait, how many are they?
I don't know, 6 total. We're gonna say
I'm gonna
6.
grab one.
You have a hand axe.
Fantastic. I'm gonna grab the others.
Okay, hand axe. You have 6 hand axes.
And now I'm gonna throw them at people.
Wait, what?
I like how hand axe isn't even really a weapon. It's just like a thing that goes in your inventory. So I guess you have 6 hand axes. Good job. I'll add 6 hand axes to your inventory.
Are they not a throwing weapon?
I don't know. They don't even show up in the compendium, but I'm giving you 6 of them.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm pretty sure you can throw. I have a
Yeah, because they're hand axes, or they're throwing weapons in 5e. They're basically like javelins.
You know, I'm going to say they do 1d6 damage.
Yeah, they're thrown, but only 10 feet. To
Can
be
I,
used for like rogues and shit.
can I
You can throw
do
them, sneak attack.
this? Traits. Where's details? Ah, it's so weird moving from this to that.
Speaking of spears, are there any spears in the wall?
We have hand axes, maces, blowguns, unarmed sickles, and tridents.
Ah,
Where's the giant fork?
The tridents are the right side of the room closest to the north side.
I grabbed the trident.
You have a trident.
I've heard sea creatures use tridents. Is this the key?
If they...
can I use my wisdom score to like help figure it out? Because I'm shit at puzzles.
Yeah, I wanted to see if there was anything I could pop for here, because Gale is far smarter than I am.
Yeah, I'm retarded, so.
I guess if you want to use like a straight roll, just go ahead and roll it.
Do you roll those?
Does that exist in this game?
Don't know.
I don't even know.
I guess just roll d20 plus your wisdom or int, whatever you want to do. So Gale plus 5. Is that, I'm assuming that's int, right?
That's it, yeah.
And Dodgy, that's wisdom.
Wisdom. Yep.
So I'll say, let's see, DCs in this game. I have to look up hazard stats. DCs 10, 27. I mean, you're in a room with water. So thematically, tridents are the closest weapon to water of all the weapons, and that's about as much as either of you can kind of figure out.
I mean, you use them for fishing, so might as well give it a shot.
All right. I run at the wall with the trident in front.
Okay, Marcana, you run through the water.
Huh.
Oh my God, Americana figured out a puzzle.
Well, that seems to work.
I'm gonna step to the side so I don't get stabbed in the ass.
Guess we're all grabbing tridents.
Seems
And one and a two and a running at the wall with a trident.
And you run through the water wall.
Can I grab one too, or is there none left?
There's 6 total, so there's 4 left.
Oh, okay. I grab one and run through, I guess.
Whee!
So,
Gale, in this room, you notice that 2 of the alcoves, this one, and
Sorry. Okay, those two. Yeah.
yeah, those 2 alcoves. So, okay, this room is a mirror image of the prior room. The only difference is there is a hallway leading the north side of the room. You notice that both of the alcoves that I highlighted look kind of shimmery, much like the prior room.
Sort of poke into it with a trident.
Sure, as you poke through that mural, the trident just goes straight through the wall. Like, it just seems to dissolve into the wall.
Poke through with the trident with our head following through.
Let me find things.
your head is removed.
There we go. You find another little pedestal behind that has a single crystal eyeball sitting on top of the pedestal.
I will quickly snatch it.
You now have a green crystal eyeball, taking your total to 6. And
So,
let me That's interesting. I feel like I missed things, but yeah, okay, cool. So, Gail, you can see to your right on the map that last alcove, or that last mural, is also shimmery, and then there is also a pathway, a hallway, leading to the west from where you are standing.
Kind of want to check the west.
What was the slot again?
To your perspective,
There's another.
Maracana, there's just a mural there.
Oh. Can I poke the mural with the trident?
Yeah, as you poke it, a chunk of wall kind of crumbles, and there is a crawlway extending in front of you there as you knock that crumbled stone down.
Murakana just kind of gloats as a happy idiot. The trident leads the way. Just disappears down the hallway.
So you see a hallway extending in front of you as you reach that corner.
I see another trapdoor. I'm assuming that's a door.
No, you just see a hallway in front of you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yep. As you move across kind of the midpoint of this hallway,
Oh boy.
there is a loud grinding noise. The rest of you can hear this. This section of hallway begins to rotate, instantly cutting off the exits ahead and behind. You can feel the passage sink about 5 feet as it turns. After a few seconds, it comes to a stop, and the grinding abates. You are now here. And you are basically in a hallway that has... It's about a 15-foot long, 25-foot long hallway that just has stone at either end.
Crap.
So you are currently trapped in a hallway that has no entrance or exit.
Well, I was going to ask if I could roll for anything that looks like a mechanism, but I rolled a 31, so that's a no.
Well, at this point, you've already triggered the thing. With your perception roll, you're in a hallway.
All right.
Sorry, the walls here are a little weird, but I'm going to move you real quick just to show the rest of this. There we go.
Okay.
So you've been rotated 90 degrees and dropped about 5 feet. And you are stuck in a hallway that has no entrance or exit.
Crap. And none of the walls seem weak.
The rest of you... What?
Oh, I couldn't. My thing, I had to reload it.
The rest of you just Murakana barreled down a crawlway and you heard a grinding noise.
Ah. Well,
I got adventurous and it bit me in the ass.
I can't communicate with you, can I? Like in there, I'm assuming. Like if I call out, can you hear him? Can he hear me?
I mean, you might hear like a... But that's it.
I tap on the wall with my axe. Just tink, 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 tink.
You guys hear or Dodgy, you would hear a tunk, tunk.
Oh, I don't think I can see through the black space. I think I can just see myself.
Yeah, fortunately, I can't cast anything to do with light.
Okay, I thought that was something that you had to manually unhide, like in Roll20. Yeah, because if I go to here, it just stops.
Really?
Yeah, I can't see anything after that.
Try reloading because there's no walls or anything there.
I had to reload.
That's why I was just staying there, because I couldn't see anything.
Also, I love it when people blindly charge down hallways. It's fantastic.
I mean, I just blindly entered the room, but...
So, okay, Dodgy and Gale, if you've both gone down that, you see a hallway that extends to the north. There are, basically at the very end of the hallway, it turns west, and there is a passageway off to the side to the east.
Well, the one that goes east is probably where Murakana hopefully went. It's just a different way, I think.
So here, there's a T-junction.
Yep.
And up here, it goes to the west.
Yeah, and the Murakana crossed the Crawlway and then got transported somewhere, right?
Murakana went off this way. if you can see where I'm pinging.
I was about to say, I was in view of both of y'all when I went charging down that hallway.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I had to reload my game, so...
Yeah,
I didn't see
Murakana
what
crawled
you did.
through a crawlway that he opened up underneath one of the murals in the water room.
Because I'm a dumbass.
That's fine. How do we get there, though?
Tank.
I think I can open doors with a cantrip. I forgot which one it was. Prestidigitation doesn't do that anymore. We'll scan the area for traps, I guess, with perception mark.
So in this
Do I see
hallway,
anything?
you're looking for
Yeah,
anything
and
on
the door.
internet? So there's a door in the T-junction. There is up here, like a small hole in the wall that looks through, you think? Or at least, there's a small hole in the wall up there. And then
Yep.
there's the path, the hallway itself curves over here. Outside of that, you don't notice anything of interest in this hallway. Oh wow, it's midnight.
I know, right? This one got away from us.
Well, we started like almost an hour late.
Yeah, sorry about that. We couldn't get home any sooner.
Yeah.
Poke.
Quick
Uh-oh.
question. Y'all will know, on rolling holes with a hick, I use all 3 mass entanglers, right? Before I go through the hole.
I don't think that's I don't know.
I think you only really need 1. It depends on how small you want to get your mass, but I have been out of Eve for so long.
Yeah.
May have made a mistake.
Go ask Eve people. So at this point, so you open the door, Dodgy, and you see a chamber containing a stone font filled with steaming green liquid. Beyond it, a shadowy figure stands at an open door to the far side of the room. The figure's back is toward you. Let me check the walls real quick because I think this is not set up right. Okay, cool. Yep, okay.
Like that.
There we go. Okay, let me reread that. This chamber contains a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it, a shadowy figure, the shadow that you can see, stands at an open door on the far side of the room. The figure's back is toward you.
Cool. But it doesn't look like Americana's here and that thing hasn't started combat with me, right?
No, there's no
I'm
combat
still
right
tapping
now.
on the walls. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, no,
tick.
that's why I was like, yeah, I'm just looking for Americana. So I'm like, oh, that's not the room. Close. I don't feel like calling out to it's a good idea. At least not till we got Americana back.
Okay, so you're at the corner. You see a hallway before you.
Yeah.
Hold on. You see in the middle of this hallway the skeletal remains of a humanoid creature.
Whereabouts do I see it? Like
Kinda-
right in the middle?
Kind of like right past the middle.
Oh, that's not good. Vision of weakness only works on creatures. Shit. Don't know. Do I have anything that could help here? Not really. Hey, Gal, you want to have a look at this?
Sure thing.
Know something odd about it? I don't know.
Tap, tap, tap.
Well,
tap,
that's
tap.
odd.
So you can hear the sound of something reverberating through stone. Gale, you can also see kind of about here the corpse of a humanoid creature.
She'll use my perception again. Well, it's not the best roll, but
Just give
Americana
me-
just smacks the wall. hard.
So, yeah, that has no effect. Gale. Oh, did you move past Dodgy? Whee! The whole clicking, grinding thing happens again. This chamber rotates and raises 5 feet. As it rotates, Murakana, you are now back staring at Dodgy. And Gale, you are in a 25-foot hallway that has no entrance or exit. So this
Americana just hugs Dodgy. I'm so happy to see you.
basically it's a rotating thing. Does that make sense?
Sorta, yeah, I think.
So
you
Gale,
should do that.
you are
Throws one of
in
the-
this hallway with the corpse. Murakana, you are back out.
Fantastic. I'm gonna throw a hand axe, just toss it, slide it down the hallway, just.
Hand axe slams into Gale's head.
It skitters down the hallway.
Well, that didn't
Interesting.
work.
Also, I can still not see here. I guess the torch thing isn't working, so...
Is that working? Weird.
Now I'm blind.
You're basically in a 25-foot hallway.
Alright.
Not to be short of troubleshooting lots of technical stuff, there's nothing you can see behind a featureless 25-foot hallway with the corpse of a person in the middle of it.
Poke the corpse. Eat it for sustenance while we figure out how to
I don't think we need to resort to that measure quite yet.
Well, you say that, but I'm the one with the bag of holding. And all of our food.
It's been like 30 seconds.
I know, but still. It's more dramatic this way.
We're all gonna die!
That's a well, I don't know how to get past this trap. Shit.
It's magical.
Thank you.
Should we just go get the stone lady to have her break it?
I don't even know what she is.
She
I have
can't
no
get
idea.
through all these crawlways. So she's just kind of hanging out in the central stairwell because the amount of crawlway action was... She's large, so she can fit through a medium space, but she can't squeeze through a small space. So basically, you guys can squeeze through these spaces. Like these thin rooms, she just can't get through.
I sent out a pulse of detect magic at 5th level.
Ooh. Let me read it.
Her cantrip's automatically heightened, so yeah.
The range is 30 foot. Oh, it doesn't have the 10-foot wall thing. Okay. You do sense something magical kind of in the middle of the hallway in front of you, but lower. So you assume it's in the other hallway.
Well, that's interesting.
And that's outside of all of the magical stuff that you would expect from everybody in the party.
Yeah.
So basically, in the space where Gale is, there is something magical.
Frick.
And I picked the wrong spell, sorry, to select for this one. Gosh dang it. Because I could, if I had the right spell, I could just fucking rewind, trigger the trap, rewind time, be back where I was, and all of us are here. But, alas, I do not.
I'll also note some traps in this dungeon are magical, some are not.
Yeah. I suspect this one's magical on account of, you know. Well, the floor opened up, right, to take
No.
Gale.
It
So-
rotated.
As
Rotated.
as Murakana and Gale have walked into that stretch of hallway, the hallway has rotated.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a gate. I was a dumbass.
And like it literally rotated. Like faster than you could dodge through the opening, but it rotated. If that makes sense.
So if I step through again, it'll rotate again. Gale will probably pop out, and I'll be inside the thing over.
You can test that theory.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know how else to get Gale out of there.
Yay! So this whole thing rotates, and Dodgy, you can all notice this. This place is literally rotating just very quickly. Gale, you are now here. Dodgy, you are now in a 25-foot hallway that is featureless. Like the whole room has rotated and shifted 5 feet in verticality. So at this point, you can figure out that when you're stepping into this place, it is rotating and raising or lowering to rotate this area. So Murakana and Gale, you can see the corpse in the middle of the hallway. Dodgy, you are stuck in the rotated, trapped part of this.
Gale, brother.
Hello.
Grab
I'm
the
not
corpse.
stepping through the middle of it.
Grab the corpse and pull it this way.
Can we? I almost want to try and kick it across and see
Do
what
it.
that does. But I also feel like this is going to be a bad idea.
Just
I-
kick the corpse across.
You're kicking
Question.
the corpse. Go ahead.
How fresh of a corpse is this?
It's actually pretty well preserved. It's the corpse of a dragonborn. It has no armor. It looks like it has an Icklewa, which is a African style weapon.
Yeah.
And beyond that, it has robes. If you had to guess, this maybe looks like a paladin of some sort. So it's a dead dragonborn wearing robes, carrying an Icklewa. Short of actually searching the corpse, that is what you can see.
Yeah, see, I feel like if I try and kick it across, one, not all of it is going to go. Two, this thing is probably going to trip and chafe off my legs.
So pick it up and throw it.
I feel like if I try to pick it up, it's probably going to, spin and chafe off my upper body.
Ugh. All right. Whenever I go through, tell Taji to come back through. Wait, Gale's outside of the tunnel, isn't he?
Gale is still in
up
the
here.
rotational area.
Okay, yeah. So you haven't moved. So grab the corpse, pull it this way.
Yeah, I just lost my token again.
So I'm just gonna draw some lines. Like those green lines are the edge of the tunnel that has been rotating, roughly.
Okay, so this whole... Okay.
Here, let me do this. Yay! There we go.
Yeah, that works.
I've drawn a circle. Let me look at the walls real quick. Let me just kill some walls. Now that you guys have really there. Hopefully that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Ugh, horrible. Okay. Come on, buddy.
I almost want to try to jump across it.
You're inside of it still.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, so it starts here, and that whole...
Yeah, start here.
Oh, I
So-
thought it was just the center bit was moving. Okay. Oh, shit.
So that whole green circle, that's what's rotating.
Right. Okay. I had a different image in my head. I guess I will try to grab the corpse and bring it with me.
Sure, you pick up the corpse.
And yoink, passed.
And then I take the corpse from Gale and throw it right. Wait. Search it for magical stuff first.
So it has an Icklewa, a Dungeoneer's pack, a pouch, an ivory back scratcher shaped like a dinosaur claw, a holy symbol of Bahamut, and a red crystal eyeball measuring 1 inch in diameter.
All right.
And I'm going to put this in chat real quick.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to. Sorry, my scaled friend, but I want my cute floating companion back. And he just throws the body right back into the thing.
And it. I'm holding walls. As that body thuds down onto the floor, the whole thing rotates again, and Dodgy, you are now aligned to see Murakana.
Ah, awesome.
Okay. We got things.
Nice. What happens if I leave the northern section?
It
Nothing
resets,
happens.
and now we can't go through.
Okay, so what? We just need to go one at a time until we rotate to this end of the room, I guess.
Well, sorta.
You are in a crawlway now, Dodgy, that extends serpentine to the north.
Hmm.
What was down here?
You don't know what's down there. You
That we
been
hadn't
there.
figured quite out yet.
Alright, we gotta make a decision. We're gonna go across this to the crawlway, to the bullshit puzzle.
I'm getting a mild feeling that this may... No great deeds may be esteemed here. This puzzle may not be a puzzle of honor.
Well,
Just cracking around up ahead and see what there is. Or we could
Well,
just,
let us know what you find.
we could just ignore that puzzle, go deal with that shadow thing instead.
well, if
So
you're
we
gonna
do
come
have to-
through, you gotta teleport.
That's true. I can do that because I just need a rest for 10 minutes to get it back, so I don't mind.
Although, you might want to move.
Yeah, I can't just hold on to you.
I mean, you could always land in my arms.
I'll pass.
I mean,
Bamf.
technically that wouldn't work, but I'll let it work.
Oh,
Oh, it would catch you?
there's
He
probably
has
like
to go
some
to
sort of
he
thing.
has to go to dim light or shadow, and both Sib and Murakana make
Yeah,
light.
you're carrying light.
I'm
yeah.
assuming
Oh,
you
that could
moved
be-
out of the way so that he could act. She, it, they, whatever pronoun is appropriate, could properly move. Dodgy's
I'm
female,
he,
right?
Daji's a chick, yeah.
Yeah, she. Sorry,
You're right.
I have the endless problem of remembering that you are playing a female character. Also, I drink while DMing, so whatever. So Murakana,
I
as
just close the
you
door immediately.
well, you see the cauldron of steaming green liquid and a shadowy figure in front of an open door on the other side.
There is a thing in the next room that I think might need to die.
And I guess you all wait 10 minutes while Dodgy meditates weirdly. Congratulations.
She does
Yeah,
it
we
in the
can do
dark,
that.
like an edgelord sort of thing.
I was born in the
Yeah.
darkness.
I may need to be calling it soon. I
Yeah,
don't think my dinner's agreeing with me.
Hence why I was like
This
pushing
is-
towards the shadow room.
this
Because
is-
we might as well do something.
this is probably a good place to call it, just so we don't start anything new, because it's 12:20 at my end. And I'm going to see Gabe tomorrow. Haha.
You
Oh,
lucky
nice.
bastard.
We're gonna go watch the turkey race tomorrow.
Turkey race.
The F1 race in Turkey. Anyway,
Oh.
thank you all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.